Las Vegas. Fox 5 News at 10 starts now.
A vigil for a longtime local who touched many in our community as a search continues for the hit-and-run driver who took his life. A pregnant Lowe's worker hit with a gun, and the man has not been caught. What else he did during the armed robbery? And a dog is shot and killed. What he did to another animal that caused a gun owner to pull the trigger on the canine.
This is Fox 5 News at 10, local Las Vegas.
A family wants answers tonight after a loved one is killed in a hit-and-run crash. I'm Elizabeth Watts. Thanks for joining us tonight. Fox 5's Abby Tedros joins us live near Cheyenne and Simmons, where it happened and where a memorial has grown since this crash happened this weekend. Abby.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Just by looking at this memorial, you could tell that 55-year-old Clay Stampley was widely loved by his friends, his family, and his coworkers. We got a chance to speak with some of those loved ones tonight. They tell us they are deeply upset, and they hope by getting the word out about this tragedy that they can bring the people responsible to justice. The Stampleys laid flowers on the corner of Cheyenne and Simmons in honor of a life gone too soon.
It's a feeling that, I wish upon nobody.
Clay Stampley Jr. is talking about what happened to his father, Clay Stampley Sr. The 55-year-old was on his way to work when police say he was hit by a car that blew a red light. The driver never stopped to see if he was okay.
Just going to work, just to, provide for the family.
Stampley worked as a labor gardener at Circus for 30 years. He was on his normal route to work going southbound on Simmons. The GMC Yukon that hit him was going westbound on Cheyenne. Police told Fox 5 the impact was so severe, Stampley was found ejected from his truck. He later died at the hospital.
It's very hard to, know he's gone.
More than 24 family members, friends, and co-workers remembered him for the loving and generous family man that he was.
He was a great person, great personality. He'd do anything for anybody, always happy, was always talking about his kids.
But even as Stampley's loved ones remember a life well lived, they say they can't be at peace until the person responsible is brought to justice.
I'm very angry. Just to leave him, like I say, just to leave him, throwing out the car, just to leave him for dead is something that you can't get around.
Police say after the crash, the people in the GMC Yukon took off by foot. And as detectives continue their search, Stampley has this message for anyone with information on who was in that GMC Yukon.
It's unforgettable. It shouldn't happen like that. So if anybody know the feeling that we have, please help us.
And the family also has a GoFundMe account to raise money related to the funeral costs. That name is Jonathan Vegas Stampley. We'll have a link to that GoFundMe account on our website, which is fox5vegas.com. For now, I'm Abby Tedros, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.
It's so heartbreaking for that family. Hopefully someone that knows something can come forward. Abby, thank you. A suspect is wanted after jabbing a gun into a pregnant cashier's abs during a robbery at Lowe's. That's according to Metro Police. Here's a look at the suspect. Police say this armed man went into a Lowe's improvement store around 9 this morning on Nellis and Cary. He cornered 2 employees near the manager's office. Police say he bound their hands with tape, jabbed the pregnant worker with a gun, and then took off with cash. The woman was taken to the hospital as a precaution. There were no serious injuries. Police say the suspect is a Hispanic male in his 30s, 5'8", 170 pounds. He was wearing a black cap, gray hoodie, and dark jacket. Anyone with information should call police right away or leave an anonymous tip with Crime Stoppers, 702-385-5555. Someone shot and killed a dog in a neighborhood after watching it kill a cat. Police received the call around 1 this afternoon about vicious dogs on the loose in the area of Tropical Parkway in Decatur. A person told police they followed the dogs after it killed a cat and fired their gun twice at the animals. One was struck and died at the scene. Officers arrived and were able to catch the other dog. Animal Control says they were mixed breeds. The dog that died did not have a collar or a microchip, and they don't know who the dogs belong to. The dog was also about 80 to 100 pounds that was killed. Police have not said if charges will be filed for the person who fired their gun. Well, we hope you all enjoyed your Mother's Day out there. It was a nice one weather-wise. We even saw a few sprinkles left over here in this valley and some storm clouds this afternoon. Les is here with the first look at what the weather will look like for the work week ahead of us.
Hey, we're going to start to see, Elizabeth, the skies gradually clearing out for us for tomorrow. And then as we head through the rest of the week, fewer clouds. But the big thing that you need to know about now is these cool temperatures that we've been enjoying for the past week or so, they're going to be leaving us. And get ready, we could be flirting with temperatures near 100 degrees by the end of the week. Right now in Las Vegas, 71 degrees. We got a southwest wind at 6 miles per hour, humidity 29%, and the dew point temperature 37 degrees. This is a look at some of the clouds that were rolling through late this afternoon. Early this afternoon, there were heavier clouds over us, but as the atmosphere started to dry out, those clouds basically dissipated, and that system that brought us the active weather for the weekend has pushed toward the east. I want to show you here just how much of that moisture has pushed away, and that drier air mass to the south and southwest, and that is coming our way. As it does come our way, we're going to see high pressure building in and some daytime temperatures that are going to be in the 90s as early as the middle of the week. So get ready. We're going to see a big jump in our temperatures tomorrow as well. I'll tell you more coming up in a few minutes from now. Elizabeth, back to you.
Thanks, Les. It was all about showing appreciation to moms out there today, and the National Retail Federation expected consumers to spend nearly $21.5 billion on the holiday this year. That's close to reaching the top record. The survey factors in special outings, flowers, jewelry, electronics. Each person expected to spend about $172 on average on this holiday. Mother's Day is one of the busier times for businesses around the valley. Many decided to spoil their moms with brunch today. Brio Tuscan Grill at Town Square was packed with customers out there. The restaurant expanded their patio for Mother's Day. They also had a special menu and wine for the moms. Brio's manager says it's an honor to serve hundreds of families.
It's your first love. From the moment that you open your eyes, that's the first person you fall in love with is your mother. So it's really, honestly, like I said, it's a privilege for us that people choose us to celebrate their mother here with us. And we choose in the mornings, you know, to celebrate with our team that they've been able to give up the opportunity to celebrate with their families to be able to do this with our guests.
Florists also see a big boost in business. Many buy flowers for Mom's Day than any other holiday besides Christmas. More than $2 billion spent on flowers alone. And forget the Mother's Day staples like flowers or brunch. Some moms wanted a thrill this Mother's Day. They took a flying adventure at Vegas indoor skydiving, where they let all the mamas out there fly for free. All guests had to do was buy one flight for themselves. Indoor skydiving, $50 for locals, $75 for tourists. The company also offers military and group discounts.
That mom, the adventurous mom that you're looking for something to do with her and like going to have dinner, that's cool. Brunch, that's cool. But you got that mom that gets that really cool fun rush, and then the whole family gets to do it together. What mom doesn't want to do pretty much anything fun with their family?
And to add to the sweet deal, all the moms who braved it in the sky received a free cupcake from the Cupcakery. Coming up, wildfires continue to burn in Canada.
All I thought is, dear Lord, if you can get my children safe, then I don't care. Like I was almost on my knees in the truck thinking, am I going to get from north to south?
The number of people forced to evacuate continues to climb, and how many have been killed trying to escape the flames. And severe weather rips across Colorado. How many tornadoes have touched down in the state over the weekend, and where they're expected to hit next. And the smallest breed of dogs race in a big competition. What's at stake for the annual running of the Chihuahuas?
I wanted to give a quick Mother's Day shout out to my mom, Liz Peterson in Bowman, North Dakota. I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day. I hope you and Dad are enjoying the cruise. And this is just a quick Mother's Day shout out from your favorite child. Love you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a couple months.
I'd like to wish my mother-in-law, Willie McFarland, out of Indianapolis, Indiana, a happy Mother's Day. Hi, Mama. I love you so much, and I miss you.